Here's a great look at an unmistakable venue. Welcome to SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. Today, a pair of rivals from the AFC West. Between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Los Angeles Chargers. Here to begin this one is Cameron Dicker. And here we go from LA. Trey Tucker to return it. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10. Right to the air with Smith. Completed over the middle. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. Creates space to take that shot downfield.
The first carry here for Ashton Genty. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing third down to begin this ballgame.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Another give here to Genty. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
I love that call on third down because it just gives you options. The best third down teams are teams that do just that. Right? They give you options. You don't let the defense dictate to you. You look at what they're giving you, and you take advantage of them.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. A tight end in motion now. First down, and they go right back to it. And they're full steam ahead, but they ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Back to Genty. Looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Tackle made by Elijah Molden.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
It's complete. This is Bowers. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
First down, Smith to throw. Defender had it in his hands. It's incomplete. Second down coming up.
Gino.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shutdown here after the near pick.
Not the way you want to start your game, but the pick was dropped, so the opening drive continuing now with second down. Shotgun give here to Genty. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still third down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play-action pass to come.
Now pitch to White. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that, but the effort still sets him up with a first and goal. Love the way they decided to keep the drive moving, Brock, pounding it forwards and an early tone on this opening drive.
It sure does, both physically and then mentally as well, because you know and I know successful run often leads to great play-action pass.
First and 10 now. Here's Smith. Buys time, rolling right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it.
Hit me with that, man.
It's step one towards the goal line stand. Still going to need
Why
a
you
couple
fucking
more, though.
hit me with that, bro? Ain't do
All right,
nothing
first
to
sack
you.
on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now, well, now we let the chess match
not
begin.
nice.
The adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
I should have set that boy on a hot route.
Trying again, following the set.
God damn, give me some time, man.
Release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Well, for a great opening drive, this is where you can run into that speed bump. We see it all the time, getting down near the end zone and trying to find your way in.
Yep, operated so well and efficiently, but when you get into the scoring zone, the red zone, that's when the pressure ramps up.
On third and goal, Smith. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders finish up an excellent opening series. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense
Put
through
you
the
in your
air?
mouth. Swallow it.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. He's going to field this at the 2. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Chargers getting set. First and 10. On the carry, this is Najee Harris. We're cobbled together a yard there. Jeremy Chin there on the stop.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Harris once more. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they could be facing third down to begin this ball game.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Shotgun snap to Herbert. He throws a bullet to the center of the field.
You got it. Come on,
The
Smith.
deep shot, a big play to start the game, but it slips through, incomplete.
It's 4th down.
So on 4th down, here's J.K. Scott on to punt it away for the Chargers. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
Trey Tucker on the return. The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Running back, motioning right. That one's on the mark, Jacoby Myers. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that's way too much risk for that reward.
Go for it. You for it.
2nd and 3 now. Smith to the air now. Dialing up a receiver screen. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
So critical, Kate, on those receiver screens to get that ball out with great precision. You don't want that receiver thinking about anything but navigating the blocks in front of him. That's well done by everybody.
Putting a receiver in motion. Smith on 1st down. He puts some juice on a deep throw down and in for the touchdown. The Raiders take a 13-0 lead.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got a single high or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Chargers, nothing.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And it didn't look like he was seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback going to come out to the 35.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. They'll start with a give to Harris. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
39-yard line.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Staying on the ground with Harris. And he's cut after a gain of about 2. Main Pratt with the play defensively.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Herbert now to throw on 3rd. Has him on the quick hitter. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Finds a man right side. It's an excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
That's another Chargers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard
It's the end of the first in this AFC West showdown. Our score, 14-0. We're back to SoFi right after this. Chargers ball as we get back for the second, and they are thinking points.
380.
They'll toss it to Harris. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Now nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Set. 380.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. He brings it in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
From the gun on 3rd, it's Herbert. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
All right, here we go. They nearly gave it away on the pick, but the offense still out there, and they're looking for 6.
Lion.
On 4th down, here's Herbert. And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers start to fight back with their first points of this game. Justin Herbert with the touchdown. Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Chargers cut the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Chargers 7. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Tucker now on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. First play is going to be a give to Jency. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 6.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. From the 32. Going left side, Bowers has it. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. And off to Jency. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. And go play fake here with Smith. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Middle. Right. 390%.
From the gun, Smith. That's complete. Here's Thornton. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
First down, ball at the 36. Genty from the gun. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. Offense in the hurry up here.
2 yards on the pickup. It's
2nd and 8.
At the 34-yard line.
Taking a big shot for the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders take a 13-point lead.
Las Vegas.
And they've loved the scoring production he's brought out of their offense. That touchdown gives him 10 on the season. Point after by Mevis is good. And the Raiders double their lead to 14.
Chargers 7.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Return starts at the 3. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Carried by Harris here to start the drive. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Set.
This is Harris on 2nd down. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him 4 on that run. That's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
That's a gain of 4.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
Herbert from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And the Chargers will have a first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
380. 380. Go.
1st and 10, Herbert. He's going to push one deep down to it. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jeremy Chin has got it. And the Raiders take over on his 5th interception of the season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
They'll toss it. Genty. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
For a linebacker to make a tackle for loss on a toss play like that, yes, it's about speed, but even more so, Kate, that was a perfect angle he took.
Bud lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Runs the receiver in motion left. Out of the gun, here's Smith. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an receiver that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Finds him over the middle. And he's done a decent gain before being brought down. Timeout call by the Chargers. They're first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Now the Raiders readying for the punt, and they'll turn to former All-Pro A.J. Cole for the kick. Darius Davis returning for the Chargers. He bunted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. Collects this at the 32. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Back to the air, Herbert. Going with a screen to Hampton. Has some daylight through the 40. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. New set of downs for him from the 46.
Baylor Tiger. Baylor. 380.
Throwing on first is Herbert. It's caught. This is Lad McConkey. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st down, ball at the 36. Herbert to throw once more. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
They don't complete a high percentage of these, but even the incomplete deep shots serve a purpose. It keeps the defense honest, knowing if they overcommit close, they could get burned.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36. Now Herbert again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, you'll be more interceptions. I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
So on 4th down, on comes Cameron Dicker and the Chargers for a field goal try. Ball in the left hash, the distance 53 yards. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll get him back to 11.
Hey, facing a deficit, it's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room. They will welcome those 3 points and a little bit of feel-good momentum.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Tucker now on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Smith. Throwing the out route complete. He's taken down after reaching the 30. Benjamin St. Just getting up to end that play.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Tight end going in motion here. This is Genty on 2nd. We call it 1, maybe 2 yards of the end, Gronk. It's 3rd down. Timeout taken by the defense. They're 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Smith on 3rd and short. Baby, he gets rocked and the ball is out. But I believe a Raider covered that one, so they'll luckily hang on to possession. That one gains 7. And that's good for a Raiders first. Besh goes motion right. Smith on 1st down. He's throwing deep to the left side. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. Intended target, Dante Thornton Jr. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. Back to the air. It's Smith. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, it hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Smith setting the throw. Brought in by his back here is Genty. And this one does not go far. All right, whistles. They've got a timeout. 7 seconds to go in this half. Here comes A.J. Cole back to the field for a punt. And this is the 2nd time he's been brought on to kick it. Same as a touchback here. Fair catch made at the 20.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
One last play before the break.
Line. Set. 380.
Back to throw it. He fires one deep down the middle. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Set. 380. Set.
Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And this is going to be a 4-yard gain. They're out to the 24.
It's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Set. Go.
They give to Harris from the gun. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. That's good for 7 yards. And it brings up an LA first down.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short third down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
Set. 380. Set.
Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. Downfield, and he has McConkey. Gets it to the 15. He makes it in for the Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Glad McConkey with a touchdown.
The Chargers will line up for the two-point conversion.
Baylor tight. Crowd right, crowd right, crowd right. 5-9, 5-9.
Herbert's going to look to throw for this. Flushed out of the pocket. And he goes down. The pressure gets home, and they will not take another 2 off that lead.
Chargers 16.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Tucker now on the return. Look at this out of the bag of tricks. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. Gets at the 25-yard line. The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Smith. On target to Thornton. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down. A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
On 1st down, here's Smith. This one finds Thornton. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
The right side finds Besh. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
I got to be honest with you, Kate. That's an occasion where a drop would have been a whole lot better than a completion. Couldn't find the way back to the line, and it's a rare pass that actually loses yardage.
Chargers in the dime on 3rd down. 6 DBs out in coverage.
Here we go, here we go. Check. Ready, set.
Again, it's Smith to the air. This one's taken in by Thornton. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
This is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for Raiders 1st.
What a great sign to start the 2nd half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Ready.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run. It's 2nd down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
From the gun, Smith. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
From the gun on third, it's Smith. Intercepted in the end zone. And the Chargers will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception.
The Chargers take over first and 10.
Chargers getting set. First and 10. A play fake. Now Herbert to throw. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Well, he already has himself one interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two, two becomes three, and on and on and on.
From the gun, they go with Harris. And a nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Brings up third and 2.
The Raiders go a nickel on this third down.
Go.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. On the move, headed right. Oh, he's going to run for it. And this nearly got there, but he hit the sideline just short. This is going to be 4th and about a yard to go.
Positive yardage is positive yardage, and he gets what he can before protecting himself and getting out of bounds. But it still leaves him a little bit short of the first on what looked like a broken play.
The Chargers lined up in punt formation. And this will be his second effort of the contest. And they fake it on 4th and 1. And he's hauled down before he can pay off that gamble as their creativity is rewarded with a turnover on downs.
You know, in these situations, Kate, you got to be a great actor. That time, the punt unit defensively was not buying anything they were selling. That's a big stop on the fake punt.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. He'll go play fake here with Smith. And he can't hang on. Touchdown in his arms. It slips through. Second down coming up.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 26. Giving this to Genty. Runs a small seam. That's good for 5. Make it 3rd down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet. But let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
And through the back of the end zone and out of bounds. Took his shot at 6 that time. And 4th and 4 coming up.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there. What a season this guy has had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Return starts from the goal line. And he crawls to the 15 before they stop him.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
I should probably sound ahead, boy, because I got all the hits, boy.
LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10.
Set. Ready.
Going right side. Harris with it. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Set.
On 3rd and 2, Herbert. That's caught for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Go. Cap it. Ready.
1st and 10, Herbert. Has him on the quick hitter. And they make the tackle at the 38. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Chargers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
Set. Real.
Throwing on 1st is Herbert. On the screen, this is Harris. Down to the 10. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Najee Harris, the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
The Chargers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
It's Herbert once more. And no connection on the 2-point try. It fails. Well, you look at the scoreboard, partner. They trail by only a couple, but they have failed now on a couple of 2-point tries in this game.
Yeah, it could be tied, even leading right now.
Exactly. Maybe some second-guessing happening on that sideline.
You know, I'm glad you bring that up, Kate, because that does start to happen here. Sure, teams love to be aggressive. You hear that all the time, but I guarantee you, on the sidelines, in the locker room, on the plane, after the game, they're going to be talking about why didn't we just take the points when they were available.
The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. Smith to the air now. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Kate, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Smith on 1st down. That's complete to Bowers outright. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. A pickup there of 39. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And he gets this down to the 22 before being stopped. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 22-yard line.
Throwing is Smith. Rolling left side, Bowers has it. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10.
Hey, here we go.
From the red zone now. On it, and he nearly picked it. Oh, couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's second down.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, oh, he just couldn't quite hang on.
I've been flying out of town for some peace of mind. It's like always, they just want a peace of mind. I've been focused on the future, never on right now. But I can butcher either pink or brown. I'm the one that introduced.
Had the chance to escape with a pick. Defense gotta buckle down now as they line up for second down. Back to the air, it's Smith. Finds him over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
They're down at 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive.
Hey, it's clear. Here we go, here we go. 390%. Hey, here we go, Sunday. Double up. He's coming, double up.
They just get the play off. And that's caught. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders stretch their lead on the final play of the third. That was just gorgeous football right there. He saw the window, just had to wait for his guy to flow toward it. And that pass fit in beautifully for the touchdown.
Okay, this is one of those moments where a quarterback's got to take his pre-snap read and make sure he confirms it quickly post-snap. And when he does, and he's got space to fit that post in, like you said, it's a thing of beauty.
A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Return starts from the goal line. And they get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
You heard about man, the left controller, the left king, I told you. Hop in and let the journey begin.
Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. First and 10. Herbert from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't make the connection, was looking for Lad McConkey. And that'll bring up second down.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10.
Go, Lion, Lion. Go. Wide end. What is it?
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
Lion. Hey, ram. Go.
On 3rd down, Herbert. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Now there's the flag. Looks like the jump came from the left side of the line. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. They're out now, ready to punt it. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. The return begins on their side of midfield. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
First and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up first and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd and 6 coming up here. First give of the game here to Raheem Mostert. Good defensive effort here, drives him back across midfield onto their own side.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
It's 3rd and 8, need to get a chunk here.
Here we go, here we go. Good shot.
Out of the gun, here's Smith. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
He has it at the 13. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. So march it forward after they accept the penalty. A chance to get off the field goes by the wayside. The defensive penalty keeps him out there.
Kappa.
Herbert on first down. Escapes the pocket. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
2nd and 10 now. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. Jermaine Pratt picks it. And the Raiders will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's 1st and goal. Shotgun snap to Smith. And that's caught. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders could lock away the win as they make it a 15-point game. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. Well, they certainly wasted no time in making that turnover hurt even more. They looked to the end zone on the very first play, Brock, and they connected.
You know, Kate, I love it. It was an ambush to begin the drive. They attacked that end zone against a defense who was out there on short notice and not ready for that sudden change they talk about.
Nevis with a point after. And the Raiders take a 16-point lead. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Off the name, first of all, you ain't fat long enough. With me, you ain't strong enough. So whatever it is,
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Herbert now off the play fake. Ooh, put some heat on this deep ball. Brought in inside the 20. And he will get it down to the 16-yard line. Working quickly here.
And the Chargers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Hey, Ray. 59. Hey, Ray. Set.
Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers can make it a one-score game as they trim the lead. Ladd McConkey with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. And with that score, he's reached a benchmark he's long had his eye on. 30 touchdowns in one season. And he's going to come away pleased with how well he has played to put up that kind of number this year.
For the 2-point conversion.
Herbert's going to look to throw for this. And he's got a man complete. And he'll get into the end zone and make this a one-score game in the 4th quarter.
Chargers 30.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Tucker now on the return. This makes it up to the 25.
Take over 1st and 35-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. Drive starts with a carry by White. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. From the gun, Smith. Caught along the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Smith back to throw. Finds Genty underneath. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
On 1st down, here's Smith. He gets a lot behind one, deep down. They connect on the deep shot. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. It goes for a 38-yard pickup. And that's good for Raiders 1st.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
Shotgun give here to Genty. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the Chargers' 17-yard line.
Ready! 49, flip it off, 49. Tuesday.
Another give here to Genti. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. He musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4.
Third down.
Besh goes motion right. Looking to throw. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders have a commanding 14-point lead now in the 4th. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Nevis now for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Raiders lead by 15 now.
Chargers 30.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And he takes it in the end zone for a touchback.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Well, the pressure really got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's cruising speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
2nd and 10, Herbert trying again. Complete here to Hampton. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. How about a big hitter, 30, 40 yards there and a new set of downs.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
Completed to his running back. And he will wind up out of bounds after a 1st down gain of right around 3 yards.
You know what I love about this? Never showing panic. When he leaves the pocket, look at his eyes. They continue to search downfield. They're never looking at the rush. They're finding the open man downfield before running out of real estate.
Hey, don't lie.
Now Herbert again. Forced out to his right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up 3rd down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Hey, Ray. 5-9. Set.
Herbert throwing again. Chased out to his right. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Set. Black, go. Hey, easy. We'll go orange. Go, let's go. Hey, Ram. Set.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. He fires one deep down the left side. Oh, my. It's intercepted in the end zone. And the Raiders come up with a turnover and hold strong on 4th down.
Well, Kate, that's far from the first time we've seen him throw into the wrong team, but this one was probably the most costly.
The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. They give up the guts. It's Genti. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down. So a timeout comes in. Looks like the defense using its first. It stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Hey, here we go, hey. You ready to get us up? We're good. So what's up?
A play fake, now Smith to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything, and they just did.
Motioning left is their running back. Throwing on 3rd, Smith. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't find Jack Besh on that throw. So that brings up 4th and long. Las Vegas sends out the punt team. It'll be A.J. Cole doing the honors. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Chargers facing a 15-point deficit. They've got first down from the 31.
Hey, count it.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. So 2nd down coming up.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
Back to the air, Herbert. Try and push it deep downfield. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. Well, it sure seems like they have found the wrinkle in their coverage that this QB just can't quite read. Brock got him on a pick on the last drive, and they should have had him again right there.
Kate, I can't tell you how lonely a feeling this is.
Yeah.
One interception you don't like, back-to-back drives, that's a really hard walk-off.
Avoids the defender. We've got a foot race. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's sent out. They pick up 20 yards there. And the Chargers will have a first.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
It's Herbert once more. Throwing deep for the end zone. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. They just can't finish the play. Well, at this point, Brock, the surprise isn't that he nearly threw another interception, right? It's that these guys actually let him off the hook defensively this time by dropping it.
Kate, they let him off the hook. Let him off the hook. And the stat sheet might forget that near interception, but the coaches won't. That's called a turnover-worthy play. And they've got way too many of them.
No luck finding his receiver that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. So 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Now to throw. Going with a screen to Hampton. On 3rd down, they wind up going the wrong way. That one goes backwards.
Not terribly complicated on this one. Just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Coming left is Genty. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
That's how to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth yet. Have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
He gets a half dozen on the carry. That's also going to bring up 3rd and 6.
And it's 3rd down.
Back to Genty. Oh, he's trying to get away, but unable to do so, and they catch him behind the line on 3rd down. The Raiders bringing out the punting unit. And they could really use a good one here.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
21. Set. Set.
Herbert from the gun. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. Looking for his wide receiver there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. This undoubtedly the final snap of what's already a decided contest. Here he goes, one final shot. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And their final effort is going to hit the ground incomplete, but no reason not to throw it long there, as this game is over. So put this in the win column for the Raiders. And partner, I know you took down plenty of...